I'm a big fan of EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm a big fan of EA's Jedi Fallen Order. That being said, I think the fact that EA no longer has exclusive rights to the Star Wars brand, I think that fact is great for Star Wars video games as a whole. You get more publishers, more developers, more creative spirit in the Star Wars video game space, making different and unique projects with different and unique perspectives. So here is a list of every single Star Wars video game currently in development that we know about. 3 games were confirmed by EA recently: Jedi Fallen Order 2, or a Jedi Fallen Order sequel, who knows what it's going to be called. There's no hint of any kind of storyline, gameplay, characters, anything like that. But a Jedi Fallen Order sequel is in the works. The other Star Wars project that they announced recently was Respawn's untitled Star Wars first-person shooter. Now, this is unlikely to be a Star Wars Battlefront 3. I know every bunch of people were super excited. I highly doubt that. We will not see this untitled Star Wars first-person shooter for years, I'm sure. The press release revealed that Peter Hirschman is the game's director, and Peter has experience with the Star Wars Battlefront series and The Force Unleashed. And the third game that was announced by EA is another Respawn game, and it's in collaboration with the development studio Bit Reactor. And this has been described as a strategy game. It's being created by the same folks who made the XCOM series. The word around the water cooler is that it does not sound like it's going to be a real-time strategy game, an RTS. It sounds like it's going to be some type of turn-based strategy game. Another Star Wars project that we know of, that we know nothing about, is the untitled Star Wars Ubisoft game. This untitled Ubisoft game is being developed by Massive Entertainment, which made Tom Clancy's The Division. This Star Wars Ubisoft game is supposedly going to be an open-world, story-driven Star Wars game. Out of all the projects that I've listed so far and the ones that I'm about to list, I think this is the one that I am most excited for. Obviously, we know that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga will be released this year in April. I don't think that release date is going to change. I think that April 5th, 2022 is a solid release date. The game looks super fun. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Go watch some trailers if you want to know more about it. They recently released a new gameplay breakdown trailer. It's like a 7-8 minute long video. It's great. It'll get you excited. Go check it out. And then there's Star Wars Hunters, which is a mobile game. Hunters is an arena fighter game coming to the Nintendo Switch and mobile devices. I think this is going to be a huge hit. These battle arena style games have been popular for a while now, and their popularity I don't think really has dwindled all that much. And to have a Star Wars game that plays like those other, like Battleborn or whatever they're called, I think is going to be a massive hit. I wish it was coming out on the PC and other consoles, but hey, mobile and Switch, even if it's just hamstrung to that, everybody has a mobile device. It's going to be a massive hit. I'll probably end up playing it too. And then Star Wars Eclipse, being developed by Quantic Dream, the makers of Detroit Become Human, which I've never played, and Heavy Rain, which I thoroughly enjoyed back in the day. It's hard to believe that game came out, like 12 years ago, but Star Wars Eclipse looks incredible. We got that little teaser trailer. I highly doubt we'll see this game. I mean, it could be 5 years from now. Who knows? There's no telling with any of these games, really. But Star Wars Eclipse will take place before the events of The Phantom Menace. There's not much known about the game. Probably won't see it for a few years, but like all their other games, I'm sure Star Wars Eclipse will be heavily story-driven, interactive, kind of almost like a choose-your-own-adventure style video game. And to have a Star Wars game in that space sounds super exciting. And we know that a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake is happening. The KOTOR remake does not have a release date. I'm thoroughly excited for this, because I never really played Knights of the Old Republic or Knights of the Old Republic 2 back in the day. I owned both of them, but when they were coming out, I was like heavily into Counter-Strike Source. I was hosting my own servers and making my own Counter-Strike maps. When it came to video games, that's pretty much all I did. I did own both of the KOTOR games, but at that time, I wasn't really into RPGs at all. Now, I'm excited to jump into the remake. You know, I've tried to play the original a few times on live streams. It's fun. I kind of hope the gameplay, the combat is different in the remake. I hope there is an option to switch between different combat types. Yeah, we'll see, man. I'm excited to get an up. Normally, I don't really like remakes because, come on, make a new game. But for this, I'm pretty damn excited. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been announced that we know about, without going into too much speculation about, certain rumors and whatnot. But yeah, when it comes to these games, the one that I'm most excited for, I think, is the open world Ubisoft game. I don't know if it's going to be multiplayer, don't know if it's going to be single player. Obviously, The Division, which, Massive Entertainment made The Division, and they're also making the open world Star Wars game with Ubisoft. The Division is a multiplayer game, and I would love something like that. I would absolutely love a giant open world multiplayer Star Wars game like The Division, like a Destiny almost. And maybe we'll get something like that. I think, that would be a huge hit, but we shall see. What are you most excited for? Let me know in the comment section below. Man, I kind of want to play The Division 2 right now. I'm looking at some screenshots and stuff, and those two games were a lot of fun, man. Maybe I'll jump in again. Maybe I'll wet my whistle. Maybe I'll curb my appetite. I don't play very many games nowadays, but I got an itch, man. I got an itch. All right, guys, have a good one. See ya.